It started the morning that silver pickup rolled up my gravel drive. Dust curling in the early June heat. A man in a polo shirt stepped out, holding a glossy folder, with the logo of the new grocery store that had just opened. Across the highway, he smiled too easily. "You'll need to move that old shed," he said, nodding toward the weather-worn structure by my fence. "Corporate says it blocks visibility from our parking lot." I laughed at first. That cedar shed had stood there since 1952, built by my grandfather. Its roof sagged a little, but the hinges still smelled faintly of linseed oil. The man's smile never changed. "We're serious," he said, tapping his papers. By July, I was getting letters. Thick envelopes with corporate letterhead and blue ink signatures. Words like obstruction and legal action crawled across the pages. My hands shook reading them. The shed was on my land. I knew it was, or thought I did. I started pulling out old deeds from the safe in the pantry. Yellowed pages crackling like dry leaves. The 1978 survey map showed the boundary line running 3 feet east of the shed clear as day. But the store's new site plan, stamped in red, showed something different. Their asphalt stretched closer than it should have. I drove to the county courthouse in my old Ford Ranger, rain streaking the windshield. The records clerk, a woman with silver glasses, helped me dig through plat books in a drawer that smelled of dust and toner. There I found it. A 2019 zoning map with a penciled adjustment barely visible. 10 feet. Their surveyor had shifted the easement line 10 feet west, into my property. That night I barely slept. My chest tightened every time headlights passed outside. By morning I had a plan. I called a land use attorney, then a local reporter who'd covered the store's grand opening. I filed an injunction at the county office. The clerk, stamping it with a heavy clock that echoed through the hallway. Within days, the story hit the news. The reporter filmed me holding the original deed under the oak tree. Beside the shed, "They built over my line," I said, voice shaking but steady. Commenters flooded the station's page. A week later, the store's regional manager called. "We'd like to resolve this quietly," he said. I insisted on transparency. At the town meeting, I spread the documents under the fluorescent lights, the faded ink glowing like proof of a heartbeat. The surveyor admitted the mistake. The town council voted unanimously. The store must remove its new loading dock. By autumn, the rumble of demolition echoed across the lot. The shed stayed. They painted it, posted a plaque calling it Heritage Shed Est 1952. Now when evening light hits that cedar wall, I remember how something small and weathered can outlast anything built on arrogance.